Hey, what is going on, guys? So you have a iPhone 7 or the 7 Plus, and you have issues where if you're watching a video or playing game, you have no sound. However, your volume is all the way up, you just get no sound or anything. I'm going to give you guys a bunch of solutions to get your phone up and running, okay? So the first thing is this. I have a video or game here, and the volume is all the way up, it's not working. First thing you want to do is look at the mute button here, okay? So if I press up, oops, back down. Okay, so the mute button is here. You see the little orange strip there? That means it's on mute. If you press up, that is unmuted. Okay, now if your sound on your video or games is still not coming on, we're going to go to the next step here. Next step is go into your settings here and then tap on Bluetooth, and then make sure the Bluetooth is off. Okay, now what I want you to do is press on, off, on, and then off. Now go back to your game, your video, and you should have sound. If not, we're going to go to the next step. Next step is you want to go into your settings here, and from settings you want to go down to where it says do not disturb. Tap on do not disturb. Make sure do not disturb and schedule, make sure that these are both off. Now what I want you to do is go to do not disturb and turn it on, off, and the same thing with scheduled, on, off, off. Now open up the game or the video and hopefully you have sound. If not, we're going to go to the next step. So for this next step, what you want to do is make sure all of your apps that are in the background currently running, make sure that they are all closed. And how you do that is simply just double press on the home button here. And these are all the apps that are currently running in your background. What you want to do is you want to close all of them. To close it, just swipe up, okay? Swipe up, up, up. Close every single one of them. You may have 30, 40, or 50 of these open. Just keep, just make sure you close every single one of these because it's possible one of those background running apps is interfering with your sound. Anyways, once you have all of your background running apps closed, go ahead and open up your game, your video, and hopefully you have sound. If not, we're going to go to the next step. Now for this next step, I want you to grab your earbuds here. Don't forget the iPhone 7. There's no 3.5 millimeter jack. The headphone works simply by using a lightning connector here. If you don't have a pair of earbuds laying around, you can also try just a regular power cable. Here, as you can see, sometimes this works as well. Anyways, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and connect your earbuds, pop it in all the way in, take it out, pop it all the way in, pull it out. Now go ahead and blow right inside the charging port. Now go ahead and open up your game or your video and hopefully it's up and running. If not, we're going to go to the next step. So the next thing we want to try to do is force the iPhone 7 to restart, okay? And how you do that, it's you have to press and hold two keys at the same time. Press and hold two keys and wait till you see the Apple logo. Once the Apple logo appears, you can go ahead and let go. The two keys is the volume down rocker and the power button here, or the sleep button here, okay? So volume down, power button. You want to press and hold the same time, both these buttons, and do not let go until we see that Apple logo appear. So follow along, ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm still holding on to both the buttons here. Power button, volume down. I'm not going to let go until I see that Apple logo appear. There we go, Apple logo. I'm going to let go. Now wait for the phone to boot back up. Once it's back up, go ahead and go back into that game or video that didn't have sound. Hopefully it has sound now. If not, we're going to go to the next step. Okay, so for the last and final step here, what we're going to do is we're going to reset settings. Okay, it's not going to delete any apps or data or anything like that. But what this is going to do is it will delete like your Wi-Fi password, your password onto the phone. So once we do this reset, you will have to go back and find your. It basically resets all of your system back to default settings. Okay. Anyways, simply go into your settings here, and then you want to scroll down to General, and then scroll down to near the bottom where it says Reset. Tap on Reset, And then from here, what we want to go down to, it says reset all settings. Now, we do not want to erase all content and settings. We want to reset all settings. So tap on reset all settings. Then you got to put in your password here. And now it says here, okay, it says this will reset all settings and your Apple Pay cards will be removed. No data or media will be deleted, okay? So what will happen, I'm not gonna do it on this phone, but once I click on reset all settings, the phone's gonna actually end up rebooting. And then once it reboots, go ahead and try your video or your game, and hopefully you have sound. If you do, great, but also remember you have to go back and you have to set up your Wi-Fi. You have to put your password back onto the phone itself. Now the thing is, if none of these methods work for you, I want you to try all of these methods. Again, try it like 3, 4, 5, even 6 more times. Sometimes it's a combination of methods that actually get it up and running. Now, of course, if all else fails, then you can go ahead and do a factory reset on your iPhone 7 here. I'm not going to show you how to do that. There's already 1,000 other videos that show you how to do that. But again, if you do a factory reset, you will lose everything on your phone, your apps, data, as if you just bought your phone brand new and took it out of the box. So if you're going to go and do a factory reset, you want to go ahead and make sure that you back up any important information. If you have, if you want to keep all of your apps and your photos and videos and whatnot, you can move everything from, you can back up to like your iCloud account. If you don't have that, you can back everything up to like an iTunes software. Doesn't matter if it's on a MacBook or a Windows computer, you can suck everything into there. Then you can do a factory reset, and do a factory reset, you would just go here, erase all content and settings. You would go to that, click on erase now, but again, make sure you have everything backed up first if you have anything important. Once you do the reset and it gets back to the beginning initial setup stage where you got to pick your language, your English or whatnot, what you do then is you go ahead and plug it back in, or plug your phone back into your computer with the iTunes, and then you can suck that backup or restore your backup back onto the phone. Anyways, if it worked, let me know what method or combination of methods worked. Give me a thumbs up. If it didn't work, give me a thumbs down. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.